Hi everyone, welcome back to Vital Healing. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Dr. Candida Schwartz. I am a naturopathic doctor as well as an intuitive healer. So today, for Thursday's episode, we are going to talk about a very simple, easy, inexpensive way to deal with swimmer's ears, ear infection, colds, flus, persistent coughs, with stuff that you probably already have in your pantry right now. You will need cornstarch, corn or cornmeal. You will need a yellow onion, just those cheapy onions, and some apple cider vinegar. Super, super easy. So what we're doing, what I just did here was I took a cast iron skillet and I coated it with some oil and I chopped up a yellow onion. And do you see how it's kind of translucent right now? This warmth in and of itself is going to open up the blood vessels and open up the bronchioles for the onion poultice that I'm about to make. I should probably say that it's an onion poultice. And so the heat is going to do that. And also the steaming of them is bringing out all of those natural juices to for all of those sulfur compounds, all of those antimicrobial, antifungal, properties that help break up mucus and just kind of open up all of the airways and the blood vessels. So we're going to take this onion and I'm just going to put it in a bowl with a tablespoon of cornstarch or cornmeal and a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. It's like lunchtime here. It made me hungry. I kind of want to take some for my lunch. Okay, so I'm just stirring it up with that with the cornmeal or cornstarch, a tablespoon of cornstarch and a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And again, all of these are going to be very, very helpful for these issues. And then I take a piece of cheesecloth, and you want to make it about a half of an inch thick. So and then I just roll it up and make a little package like this. So I probably have enough for 2 of these if you need both ears done, and then you might have a little bit left over if you're also having a bronchial component. So I'm going to do these 2. Again, about a half of an inch thick as the bundle happens. And then I just fold it kind of like a burrito. So the reason I wanted to do this is that I was swimming a lot this summer in the lake. And, I love it. It makes me so happy. And then the rest, so probably half, I'm putting in just a natural cloth, like all 100% cotton cloth. You could do an old t-shirt, you could do an old towel. You just want it to be a natural cloth. And then fold it. Okay, so the reason I wanted to do this is because, like I said, I was in the lake a lot, and I was just noticing that I was getting kind of that swimmer's ears. We're exposed to bacteria when you go into the lake, and then I'm also noticing that I'm having a lot of like chest congestion. For me personally, I think there is an emotional component to it, but I also know that like allergies are coming out. And you never know. I'm a doctor, and so I'm exposed to a lot of people. And even though I'm doing all of my precautions for COVID, you never know, right? So what I will do is I will put this big one over my chest and then apply, a hot water bottle. You could also use one of those electrical ones, but, I like the hot water bottles better. And then for my ears, I'll put one right behind the ear, right here. And then I'll put the other one here, right? And then I will, this is one of those wool those wool, you know, like things for around for your, you know, cowls. I use it for when I go skiing. And I will, this is going to be tricky, huh? To do on camera. There we go. All right, so put one behind here and put that over it. Put one behind here, put that over it. Put this with my hot water bottle filled with hot water, which I should have had prepared for this video. And then, and I might also add another wool scarf. And then for kids, you're gonna probably have to put them in your lap and try to keep them with this for about 15 to 20 minutes. Again, antimicrobial, opens up the bronchioles, opens up the blood vessels, soothing, relaxant. It'll break up phlegm. It'll break the antimicrobial, antifungal, antiviral. So often, you know, people go with the antibiotics so quickly, and it's often viral or fungal. So start with this. Of course, if there's blood from the cough or blood coming out of the ears. Of course, if there's a fever and malaise, especially with the children, always use your best judgment. Call the doctor as soon as possible. But if it's just like not feeling super well, this is a really easy way to support the body and see if you get some relief, or if your child gets some relief before calling the doctor and then getting on antibiotics. And of course, you know, you can always call your acupuncturist or herbalist or naturopath if something's going on, you need more support and you don't want to go to antibiotics right off the bat. But use your judgment with that. And then emotionally, I always like to talk about the bronchioles in the chest and grief and sadness. So if something's going on personally, you know, you're going to have to rest for about 15 to 20 minutes with this. So it's really nice to go into a meditation, to go into a deep breathing and just kind of feel your feelings and notice if there is an emotional component for you. Of course, this is, you know, heart, sadness, grief, trauma, loneliness, you know, those sorts of things around the heart and the lungs. But here it's about things that you've heard, things that do you feel heard? Your self-expression. This is all the fifth chakra. This is all the fourth chakra. We've all heard a lot of really crazy, emotionally intense, triggering things in 2020 in our personal lives and nationally and globally. So just be kind of mindful of the emotional component. You know, this is a channel of holistic healing. So it is not for a good fashion. It's not for fashion. Okay, so I'm gonna go rest for about 15 to 20 minutes, and I hope that you get some support from this. I do have an allergy tea that I made a video for, so I'll link that. And then I also have a clay mask that can be really great for sinuses if there's a strong sinus component. So I'll link these below, but you know, comment, like, share, subscribe. And yeah, I hope it helps, and I hope that you stay well, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Have a great day.